Great thing happened yesterday. A conference of 300 men together, being strong. Maybe you remember the movie 300, when 300 Spartans defend Greece against the almighty Persian force of million or 100,000 soldiers. Who remembers when, when the percent is so different of people being unleashed into that battle, you know. But yeah, but but how it feels like. We had yesterday a conference where 300 men were gathered, and we spoke about things, how we create our own lives, our livelihoods, how we set goals, how we set focus, and how we have better sex, you know. So we had topics like investing into stocks, into property, into land, into antiques. And we talked about men's health, how the strength of the grip has decreased 20% in the last 30 years of an average man. That is crazy. That is insane. That is pathetic, you know. Or maybe we can say that the mankind is changing, the humanity is changing, the masculinity will be forgotten virtue, and the levels of testosterone have just soared down. That is sad. And it comes from the processed foods, from the computers and all this crazy stuff, that people sit more and move less. Like you should move all day long. You should not be sitting. You should be doing stuff with your hands, crafting or building, creating reality. Or when you decide to invest in stocks, okay, you do few hours, maybe 2 hours or 3 hours of work when you're sitting. But all the other time, you do stuff with your body because you're a man. You are made to live, and you're made to give, you know. And and then there was this thing about almost a car crashed into me. It happens. But then there is a fucking car. But then there was this talk about how to hone your sex life. Oh. How to last. How not to have pre-orgasm, you know. That you do not explode before your woman goes into the full mode. And it's simple. I'll give you one simple tip. You should exercise your stomach and your balls. Make your balls into steel. You need steel balls. That's easy, actually. Just have someone kicking you in the balls, you know. But no. And then we thought about honing our business plans, how to set up our business, because we need actually what men need to have other men around, circles of men that we can speak and talk about our problems, our struggles, and then someone has already solved this struggle. Hey, you can do this. Oh, okay. Hey, you can do that. Oh, really? Okay. And then you also, you already have your knowledge, you have your speciality, you have your advice inside you. So you can always teach someone about something. It's not like that you were born yesterday and you don't know shit. Even if you don't know shit, but you know, So many men know nowadays about computer games. So fucking teach that experience how it is to be a fucking no lifer behind your computer. You can do that. But yeah, but it's quite fascinating how this masculinity has been redefined in the last 10, 15, 20 years, and how it's changing. I made once a man's circle. There was around 35 men sitting in the circle, and we were talking about, and it was like everyone was talking about their lives, their struggles, and so on. And then the topic somehow went to the topic of who is straight and who is not. And 3 men came out of the closet, and that was like whoa, respect. Like that's quite powerful, as there are many opinions and on the on people being gay or not, what it means. But it was like, for me, like, whoa, that's respect when you are so brave that you can come out of the closet in front of 30 other men, 34 other men who are staring and listening you intently, and you are there, and they nod to you and they take you as you are. That's the power of being with men. And when you unleash it, when you learn it, when you learn to harness this power of your masculinity, you become stronger and you become more real, and you learn to create your own life. And I've heard that one of the main problems that men have nowadays is procrastination. Oh, I just want to lay down. Oh, something good is coming from Netflix. Oh, TV. Oh, I don't want to do anything. Oh, it's so hard. I'm so tired. And I figured out the best cure for the procrastination, and it's, you got to have a wife. Go get yourself a wife, and you'll be doing stuff. You will go crazy doing stuff. And I mean, go get yourself a feminine wife, because then you are responsible of her well-being. You are responsible of her material good, how she's living, what car she's driving, how your house is, and she makes it beautiful. But you got to provide. So when you get yourself a feminine woman, then you're in a good place, You're in a really good place, because you cannot fucking procrastinate anymore. When you start doing some stupid shit, she will get on your balls like, ah! and then you are like, oh, okay, I will do that. Okay, I will settle that. Okay, I will, And still, if you get the chance to procrastinate, then get some children. And another thing that I heard is when those levels of testosterone are being lowered, are getting lower, is that people get much less children. That people are sterile. Oh shit, that's really sad, It makes me laugh. Oh, you was fucking sterile. You can't have children. Whoa. But no, that's really sad thing. But we can change it. We can change it together. And one of the things, I've been since 2011 been a full vegetarian or vegan. I know I don't eat fucking processed shit. I've been eating fully plant-based foods, and last 9 years I've been eating raw food most of the time. And from there I've learned and studied the topic a lot, and I've read some studies and and more fascinating stuff, and realize that eating less meat helps to raise your testosterone levels. Eating less meat helps you to become stronger, more agile, to create more stamina into your body, feel more fresh, more energy, over no not eating any meat, you know. And that's beautiful. But that's not the topic I wanted to talk. I don't want to say that don't stop it, but I'm just saying some things. And the best choice if you decide to eat meat is don't eat any more farm meat, because it's full of antibiotics, and those hormones that they give to the animals that they would grow faster. So, and they have been slaughtered in a really nasty way. So it's like farm, like you got those huge animal farms, and that's really terrible, and it's really sad thing. So try not to eat that meat. Go hunt yourself, or get a ranger as your friend. Let go catch some wild meat, wild animals. Then it's okay to eat meat. Like many popular people like Joe Rogan or Anthony Kiedis, they eat hunted meat. That's a way of a man. That's respectable. But if you get your meat from the supermarket, then you should think about something. But yeah, but eating no meat, you can get such high levels of testosterone. You can have long-lasting sexual relationships, you know, and you can do a lot of great stuff with your genitals, you know. These are just little benefits. But another thing is that you have this clarity and forward-thinking strength and stamina and agility. But then those three things that I learned of being with those men over there in the conference. That's just a fascinating topic for me, you know, to harness this strength of men who are ready to respect each other, as in many cases they are not ready to respect each other, like in some working environments or in schools. In schools, that's really harsh, can be this bullying and fighting between children. And many children get their impressions of how other boys or other men are from their school time, and from there they take a stance and they start to observe other men as violent or dangerous or not welcome, or as their enemies. But if you learn that they are your co-patriots, they are your compatriots, like the Zorba the Greek says. That's one book that each man should read in their lives. Zorba the Greek by Nikos Kazantzakis. That's a powerful book for each man to master. A book about friendship of two men from different backgrounds starting a mining company. I recommend. But yeah, but one thing, when you are with 300 men, like, wow, there's 300 of us, you gain confidence. When you talk to others, when you speak to them, you get this real load or sense of belonging. Like this great sense of belonging, like this brotherhood who takes you as you are, as who you are. There's no excuses of not being who you are. And then the second thing is you feel a sense of purpose. At last, alas, maybe you have felt the purpose before, but you feel a sense of purpose. That I know my trajectory. I know where I am going. Maybe I am here where I have this or that, but I know where I am going, and that's the most important thing. And I see those brothers around me who help me to navigate over that field of mines and bombs and walls and little spiders. Ah, spider! Yeah, and and the third thing is belonging, sense of belonging into the brotherhood. That you are who you are. That is you. You are. And that's what you are. There's nothing more to be said about it, because you are. And your compatriots are with you. So from there, it's easy to get support and to support others as men lead together. It's not like, oh, he's the high king of the highlands. No. Each man is a king in his own premises. And when we do things together, we lead together. We lead our vision, our army leads together. But when you take a command, you decide how you utilize it, you know. It's not like you take command and you blindly follow it. No, you make your decisions how to move around on the chessboard. Even I remember I've been playing chess since childhood. It's really great game. And those figures, they become always alive. When I was little, I had those silver and bronze figures there. And it was handmade in Morocco. It was just beautiful chess deck. And those figures they're walking around, and I was imagining how they are like the greatest figures ever. Like the horsemen were riding there, like 2 steps forward and 1 left or right. Like, and then they'll have those squares or skiers, like those normal warriors. Like they go tick, 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 and they have their own like limitations, but their own abilities. Like when those normal rankmen, skiers, when they reach to the end of the chessboard, they can change, they can resurrect any of the pieces that was defeated. But what that means, that they get into the enemy's food camp and steal or take their goods or weapons and utilize them against them. Really simple and easy way to use your own generated way how to lead your piece of army or your piece of regiment to a desired goal. So, and then there's the chess player who gives orders to them, but gives them this creative freedom how they can utilize those orders to manipulate the end result of the game. So we as men, we all lead together, and we need more to understand that each of us, when we see other men quite often, quite many men of we have fears. Oh, I'm not competent enough. Oh, 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 he's stronger than me. Oh, he gets on with women better than me. Oh, and we get those fears. And then the other man, we look at them like, oh, he's better than me, and this and that. And the other man who we are looking at us, oh, he is better than me, and this and that. Oh, oh, I am too great. That's another thing. That oh, he looks offensive for me. That's also a fear, you know. That it's time to come out from our fears, you know, and to start respecting each other and giving a chance and a purpose and supporting. Like it's not about only that we should only support our family, but we should support other men in their growth, that they can become better men and they can learn doing things in their own way. But we are there with our support, with our own knowledge, with our own desire to help them, to give them a reason of being, a reason of feeling, you know. Men, we should stand together. And it doesn't matter who you are. When you are a man, then you are there to stand together with other men and to unleash your masculine vicious power for the good of the planet. Yeah, we should not exploit the planet too much. It's bad. It's bad for the planet. For real. For sure. But yeah. But if the topic of testosterone was interesting for you, and this agility, stamina, health, I'm never sick in the winter. I got this only perpetual thing that I get a little bit like wet. My nose gets a little bit wet, but I don't get sick. I don't have fever, or I'm not coughing or anything. Even when there was this pandemic season, I was 2 days. I was like, and then I was like full on again. And another thing, that I'm so full of energy each day. I sleep and then I'm just doing stuff, and stuff that I love, the stuff that I like, you know. And it's because I eat around 90% raw food, and you can learn also to eat more raw, 50% more raw. That's minimum that each person should eat each day. So join our school community. You see the link below, and come join the journey. And it's free for you. It's free, totally free. We give out our combined experience with my wife. It's around, how long? It's 16 years, 18 years combined experience. So just join our community, and you can check out another time.